You have known a little bit about management information system, but let's just try and analyze a little bit more and try and understand how the evolution of management information system took place. Now, technically, MIS represents the electronic automation of several kinds of, for example, counting, tallying, record keeping, and accounting techniques, of which the by far oldest, of course, was the ledger on which the business owners kept track of his or her business. Now, automation emerged in the 1880s in the form of tabulating cards. Now, these cards could be sorted and counted. These were the punch cards, which are still remembered by so many people. What they did was they captured elements of information keyed in on punch card machines, and these cards were then processed by some other machines which could print out the result of tallies. Now, each card at that time was equivalent to what today would be called as a database record. Now, with different areas on the card would be treated as fields. The world famous company IBM had its start in 1911, and it was then called Computing Tabulating Recording Company. Before IBM, there were CTR punch cards, which were used to keep time records and to record a weight at scales. The US Census used such records and cards to record and to manipulate its data as well. Now, after the World War II, when the first computers emerged, the punch card systems were used both as their front end, which fed data and programs, and as their output, because computers cut cards and other machines printed from these. The card systems did not entirely disappear until the 1970s. They were ultimately replaced by magnetic storage media, which include tapes and disks. Now, computers which used storage media speeded up tallying. The computer introduced calculating functions. MIS developed as the most crucial accounting functions and became computerized. Now, waves of information spread the fundamental virtues of coherent information systems across all the corporate functions and to all sizes of businesses in the 1970s, 80s, and 90s. Within companies, major functional areas developed their own MIS capabilities. Often, these were not yet connected because the networks were not developed. Now, engineering, manufacturing, and inventory systems developed side by side, sometimes running on specialized software hardware. Personal computers, called as micro PCs, appeared in the 70s and spread widely in the 80s. Some of these were used as freestanding seats of MIS systems, serving sales, marketing, and personal systems with summarized data from them and transferred to the mainframe computers. In the 1980s, network came into picture and these PCs appeared and developed into powerful systems in their own right in the 1990s. In many companies, they displaced mid-sized and small computers. Equipped with powerful database engines, such networks were in turn organized for MIS purposes. Simultaneously, in the 90s, the World Wide Web came of age and changed into Internet with a visual interface, connecting all sorts of systems to one another. Midway through the first decade of the 21st century, the narrowly conceived idea of the MIS has become somewhat fuzzy. MIS, of course, are still doing their jobs, but the function is now one among many others that feed information to the people in the business to help them manage. Systems are available for computer-assisted design and manufacturing, including CAD and CAM, and computer-supervised industrial processes in power, chemicals, petrochemicals, pipelines, transport systems, etc. Systems manage and transfer money worldwide and communicate worldwide. Virtually, all major administrative functions are supported by automated systems. Many people now file their taxes over the internet and have their refunds credited from bank accounts automatically. MIS thus was the first major system of the information age. At present, the initial information technology, that is IT, are coming into universal use. And IT is now the category to designate any and all software hardware communication structures that today work like a virtual nervous system of the society at all levels. Thank you.